Alright guys, it's that time again. Everyone's favorite event is on. That's right, I'm talking about the World Tournament. It's back again, just before the anniversary starts. So it's 5 days until the 6th anniversary, and they decided that it now would be a good time for a World Tournament. And honestly, I can't disagree, because during the anniversary there's going to be so much going on. If they put a World Tournament on, most people probably wouldn't bother with it. I mean, of course, there are the few who would, but yeah, the World Tournament is one of those events that I don't mind it personally, but I completely understand why almost everyone hates it. It's just so grindy and it's not fun, and they haven't really touched it in years, besides adding the odd new character here and there, or a new LR every now and then. But I think this is a good time to put it out, because you can earn a couple of extra Dragon Stones from playing the World Tournament, and I feel like it's great that you have the chance to get those extra Dragon Stones now before the 6th anniversary actually starts, so you have them there and you're ready to summon as soon as the banners drop on like the 8th or the 9th. Now, okay, of course I don't actually know for a fact that the banners are going to drop on the 8th or the 9th, but judging from what Dokkan has done in the past, usually the anniversary starts and then a day or two later they drop the banners. So I'm assuming that that's going to be what's going to happen. So the anniversary should start on the 7th, I believe, maybe the 8th if my math is wrong. But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the World Tournament and why you should do it. Again, free Dragon Stones that you just have to do a little bit of grinding for. Okay? And if you're someone who's gone through all the other content in the game, you know, farmed up the quest mode, and you've farmed up all the free stuff from doing event stages and all that, then, you know, you shouldn't really be turning down free Dragon Stones. And I know most people don't, but still, you should do this. Now, in terms of what team I'm rocking for World Tournament, this is the same team I always use. Well, okay, mostly. So obviously I'm running a Pure Saiyans team. And the units I always bring are STRLR Broly, Physical Dragon Ball Super Broly, and the Int Extreme Z Awakened Raditz. I used him before he was Extreme Z Awakened, now he's just even better, right? So all three of them are attack all units, and then the Goku and the Vegeta there are just kind of there to fill up the slots on the team, really. But those three units, the two Brolys and the Raditz, I feel like are very, very good for just clearing out any real enemies in World Tournament. I've gone through the first difficulty on it so far. When I say the first, I mean, was it 2.5? I think I've done the 2.5 difficulty. But yeah. But generally what I do is I run that team, and then I'll find another STR Broly. Because again, if you weren't aware, the leader skill does not activate in this. So it doesn't matter who you take as the friend leader in this. So since that's the case, it's better to take a unit that attacks all. So you have a fourth attack all unit on your team. At least for me, I will have a fourth. Yeah, that's the way I like to run World Tournament. Now, one of the main things that always bugs me about World Tournament, that I feel kind of in particular is the worst part of World Tournament for me, is the fact that at the preliminary stages you have to fight 4 people, which just eats up the time. If it was just a one-person fight for all of the 4 battles, basically, you know, preliminary, semifinals, all that, then that would be a lot better, a lot quicker, a lot easier, right? But this really drags it out, and I'm sure a lot of you can understand what I'm talking about. You have to fight 4 opponents, and then after that it's one opponent, and then one opponent, and then one opponent. It should, I know it wouldn't make sense, right? But who cares? It would just be playing better. It would just be better. This is a waste of time. It is a literal waste of everybody's time. And I'm hoping that in the near future they bring in a revamp for World Tournament, because there is so much that they could do with this. There is so much they could do with World Tournament. It could be an actual, I guess, sort of PvP mode. Sure, they'd have to work around it a little bit, right? But instead of just taking players who are playing World Tournaments teams and then giving bots those teams and you're playing against the bots with other people's teams, they could actually make it so you're playing against other people who are doing that stage. And of course, then if it can't find other people, then it could put bots in. But still, like something like that would incorporate some sort of multiplayer would make World Tournament better. Now, I don't think. No, I know a lot of people are against multiplayer in Dokkan, and I can I can understand that. But I feel like for World Tournament, at least, it would at least kind of help it be a bit more, help it seem a bit more like enticing, right? So, you know, and instead of just going in and one-shotting all of these just random bots with random ass teams, and just sitting and doing that over and over and over for quite possibly hours if you're grinding it out for something specific. So, you know, it's got potential, but they've not touched in years, and I'm hoping again, possibly in the version Z update. I'm not gonna put any hopes on it, but in the version Z update, maybe they could do something with World Tournament. Although I feel like they might. I feel like the version Z would probably be more focused on revamping the rest of the game rather than specifically just the World Tournament as well as everything else. I feel like that would probably be a bit much. I think World Tournament needs its own update for sure. I have no clue why they haven't done anything with the World Tournament yet. Why they haven't improved it, changed it, something, because I can guarantee you that they are very aware of people's dislike for the mode. You know, and I could understand possibly at the moment why they're not doing anything, because sure, they're working on version Z. But what about before now? Like the last 2 years, like before they started working on version Z, because I'm assuming they haven't been working on it for the last 2 years. That what about before then? Like, where was the World Tournament update we needed? Anyways, that's a rant over. Just here to say you should do the World Tournament because, you know, obviously you're probably not going to get in the first place or whatever, but it's worth doing local, trying to get, you know, I mean, 4th to 10th place is the only place you get Dragon Stones. I mean, if you're able to, go for it. It's 1 Dragon Stone. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. The missions here are where you get the real rewards, so, like, for real. So again, 1 Dragon Stone for 10,000. Another one there. That's 2. That's 5. Where else? That's 7. 9. That's 12. That's 13. That's 15. 20, 21, 24, 29, 34 in total. If you do out basically all of the Dragonstone missions, you know, you're gonna get 34-ish Dragonstones, unless I counted them wrong, but in and around that, which is a decent amount. I know it's World Tournament, right, and it's not exactly fun, but it's worth it for the stones. Just think about the 6th anniversary banners. Those stones could be the stones that you use that get you LRUI Goku or LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. So just keep that in mind, right? Every little stone helps. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more Dokkan Battle content, and I will see you in the next video.